Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is our Bitcoin morning update. So if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, and we will go straight over to those charts. So not too much happening here. Bitcoin on the 4 hour, as you can see. Just holding our level where we are. Had a bit of a liquidity hunt, a foray up to new highs, up into the mid 11.8s, but yeah, got rejected there. Now we're back down in the low 11,700. So this is kind of what I wanted to see, establish ourselves in this range, form a little bit of a base, maybe have a back test down to 11.5 area, and then push onwards and upwards. That is obviously the ideal scenario. If we lose 11,500, I guess it's not necessarily disastrous. It will just seem like we're going to play out this range for a bit longer and then decide, are we going to break back up or come back down? But obviously I think it will depend a lot on stock markets, which haven't been looking the greatest, but also depend on the dollar, which has not been looking as bad as stock markets have been looking for us. So we've got those two relative opposing forces at the moment acting on the Bitcoin market. So we will go and have a look at those stock futures. I mean, this is the level. We hold this level, start to move back up, then yeah, things will look particularly good. We would have had a nice liquidity hunt to the downside, a little bit of a swing failure, and then below this level, and then yeah, we can pump back up, take out this level, and go onwards and upwards. Obviously, if we do lose this level, this is the important level, the thicker level. I mean, it could very easily be a catch point, but if we do lose this level, then obviously things will be looking particularly bad, and we clearly would also have lost this trend line that we've got going on too. So gotta definitely keep an eye on stocks. But you guys generally know my views that they will usually pull through. Obviously stimulus is getting closer and closer, as is reflected in the potential dollar weakness here from obviously these most recent highs and this high here. So yeah, dollar can get back below this level. Yesterday it was this level we needed to get back below, which we pretty emphatically got below. So today it's this level we've got to get back below into this zone. And well, once we lose this level here, then yeah, things will look particularly good for risk assets, particularly bearish for the dollar, and then maybe we'll come down and hit our target sooner than I potentially thought. Let's look at your US dollar as a dollar proxy, as a DXY inverse proxy. But yes, as you can see, this is sort of bull flagging up here. If we can break above this level, get back into this nice range here, the golden range, the golden zone for risk assets back up here, then that would obviously be fantastic. Bitcoin dominance is, as you can see, going up. Altcoins are getting a bit hammered here. It does seem to me, if we go back to Bitcoin, that we are prepping for a big move above this 12k, and liquidity is draining out of alts back into Bitcoin to then try and jump on that move, or if we get rejected and come down to actually to dump down Bitcoin. So it does feel like the market is getting ready for a big move. And by feel, I mean obviously people getting out of altcoins. We're on a 4-hour 9 here though, yeah. So obviously, read into that what you will. Gold tightening up here, looking to make a move. It'll obviously depend where the dollar goes. Silver clearly the same too. Let's have a look at Tesla. We haven't looked at Tesla for a while. If I can even find it. Tesla. Well, we're still in this triangle. Obviously we had a little foray above, miraculously topped on a 4-hour 9, miraculously, just like we did here and just like we did here, and just like we bottomed on one basically there and topped on one there. So I will keep repeating myself. 4-hour 9s are my favorites for this exact reason. But yeah, I mean, if Tesla loses this trend line, not looking good, but we've got this catch point. But realistically, it could easily get held here and turn back up. So obviously, if stock markets do well, we get some stimulus. If we get some stimulus, we all know what everyone's favorite stock is to FOMO into. So yeah, so realistically, S&P, hold this level, push on up, we'll be looking good. Lose this level, coming down to here, it will be looking dicey. Bitcoin potentially looking to trade out this range and push on upwards. If we don't, then it's not, like I said, it's not the worst thing to come back into this range at all, I don't think. But obviously losing that range will be, and especially 11k would be pretty disastrous for market structure. Let's look at the stochastics, see if they're giving us any indications on what's going on. I mean, 4 hour is having a little bit of a cool off here, so that could potentially turn down. 10 hour though, moving strong. 12 hour moving strong. Daily turning back up now. 2-day moving strongly upwards. 3-day moving strongly upwards. 5-day, well, turned upwards. Wouldn't necessarily call it moving strongly upwards. Weekly turn back up, and then we won't look at the other two. But yeah, so realistically, that to me does look like just sideways in this range, and then eventually we'll get a move up. That's those stochastic V's do sort of correlate with the BTC dominance move that we are maybe expecting a big move to the upside, or people are anticipating it. So yeah, so obviously that's kind of what we've got to watch for. Is a stimulus coming? Is it going to give us a big pump? That will obviously be the catalyst. So that is it, guys. Remember, this is not a financial advice, or not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I will speak to you guys later on today.